and welcome back to Paris Crochet Flow. My name is Paris, and for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning viewers, welcome back. Today is February 14th 2024. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're surrounded with so much love, and I hope you made something beautiful for yourself, and I hope you get flowers or you go out for a meal or a drink. Or if you don't do all those, I hope you have love surrounding you. Some things are not as important as love. I feel puffy, and I actually look puffy. I had some teeth done today, so my mouth was a little bit frozen earlier, so you might notice that my speech may not be very clear even now because I still feel just a little bit of pain on this side, but I'm all right. So for those of you who are new, welcome. I think I already said this. And if you like this kind of content, go and like my videos, hit subscribe so that you get notified whenever I make a new video. I'm still growing in YouTube, so it's a journey, and I'm happy I'm growing and I have come this far. So first of all, today my goal is to be very concise and to share with you a few things that I have finished and a few things that I'm planning to do and what is on my needles, because I have been knitting. I did one vest and I got hooked into using that kind of yarn, so I'm making another sweater and I will be making a vest. And I also have beanie on my hook that I hope to finish soon, and I have I believe I have a granny square vest going. I hope I can finish that soon. So anyways, let's get right into it. The first thing that I have finished is what I'm wearing, and it's my Valentine sweater, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I had been discussing on and off the construction of this sweater. I followed someone's video on YouTube just to know how to divide for the raglan, and I'm happy. It was so wide, and as you can see, it's very wide. I didn't even weave in my ends there. As you can see, it's very wide, but the way I did my wrists and my neck and the ribbing right down here, I made it so tight so that even if it's wide, it still looks okay. As you can see, I just did a front post and back post double crochet, and I did a quick tutorial of how I did my ribbing. I'm going to attach it down below so you can go watch that in case you end up making this kind of top and you would like to finish it the same way. I do have a quick tutorial of how I do my ribbing, front post and back post, and it looks just perfect. I made it tight. That was intentional because as you can see, the sleeves are very baggy. The sweater itself is very baggy, but it's very cozy and comfy. I love it, and I'm definitely going to make another one. So that was my Valentine's project, and it didn't take me long just because it's a granny stitch and it works pretty fast, and I was using yarn size 4, which is 100% acrylic, and it worked pretty fast. And that's what it's looking like. I love it, and I'm going to make another one definitely. So that's my Valentine's project. It's finished. The other things I made a possum, and I will, if I follow the pattern, I will link down below. If I follow the YouTube video, I'll link it down below, so if you're interested, you can go check it out. So this is a pattern by Shield Maiden Crochet on Etsy. It's a paid pattern, so if you would like to go support the maker, that's I've made a lot of these possums, and the intention for them is to sell at my market, and they do sell quite a bit, and I sell them for $20. Just in case you're interested and you want to make them, that's how much I sell. I think I sold some for $15, which is still okay, but it takes maybe an hour, give or take. So that's that. I also made another possum. This was an error in my, it's very beautiful, it's like a squishmallow. So this was an error in my increases right here. I intended to make the same small possum, but I made too many increases in the beginning and I just decided to keep going. So basically I did this free flow because the rows would not match up, because it would be that small if I followed the pattern, but I just decided to make it until I felt it was enough. So this is just a free flow possum because I made a mistake in the beginning. So that's that, and this is gonna go to my market when I start doing the markets. So that's another finished item. I also finished a bunch of bees, and in that line the bees I don't follow any pattern just because they are very easy to work up, and I did a YouTube tutorial of how I do my bees. I'm trying to hold them all together. I made 5 in total and they are all different sizes. One is big but the others are pretty much almost the same. And if you're interested, I do have a quick tutorial of how I make my bees free flow. I don't follow any pattern, and you can go ahead, it's just a concept, and you can go ahead and follow my YouTube quote unquote tutorial or follow along and make either any size. You could make it bigger, you could make it smaller. It's all based on how many stitches you increase at the beginning. So that's that. I made them all different kind of colors of wings. This one I gave it white, some cream, 2 of black, and one I use this yarn that has some shine to it. My light here won't really focus, but yeah, just give them different wings. The way I work wings is very easy. It's just 12 single crochets and then I increase the second row, and that's it. Those are my wings, those are my bees. I made 5 of them, and I think I'm gonna be making more just because my markets will be starting soon for the spring. Actually there is 6 bees, so that's the 6th one. I didn't realize I made that many, but I like making bees. They do sell. The large ones I sell them for $20, like this size, and the small ones I sell them for $15. So I like bringing them because they do sell. The other thing I made is this Hello Kitty. I have her in a paper bag just because the yarn is white, and the you know what, let me just take it out. It's probably gonna make noises, but let me just show you. My hands are clean, and I hope you can see that. This Hello Kitty, I followed a tutorial by Classy Handmade. Hi Shondell, thanks for the nice tutorial. I did it for quite a while because I kept just stopping to make it, but it turned out pretty cute, and I'm planning to make a red one. Very easy to follow. She did that tutorial very well. I'm happy I even attempted, because now I am obsessed with this Hello Kitty, and I think I'm definitely gonna make another one to bring to the market. So go ahead, and if you would like to make a Hello Kitty, again, it's Classy Handmade. Her name is Shondell. She does have quite a few tutorials. She does have a bee as well that is 2 parts, and she does have this Hello Kitty, and also she has an Etsy shop, and that's where I'm gonna talk about next, because I got a pattern from her for the section blocks and I'm working on that, but I am not even halfway done. So Hello Kitty, I followed that tutorial. So go ahead, and if you're interested, follow her on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So the other thing I made before I show you what's on my hooks and what's on my needles is this hat. This hat, I made it yesterday, and I made it within like maybe 2 hours or 2.5 max, and it was just inspired by a card. It's called what's her name, Lisa of Happy to Hook is running a crochet along, and I was interested and I decided to do this. She posted a card, that beautiful card with flowers, and so that's how come I made flowers. And what I did is I stitched them on, but the stems are intarsia or whatever that colorway is called, and I didn't make any notes and I just made it abstract, but I love how it turned out. Although my daughter was making fun of it, she says it looks like a garden, and I'm happy it looks like a garden. I can wear it in spring during my markets just for fun. That's that. I'm happy I finished that one. Now for what's on my hook, I have section blocks by, this is a pattern by Shondell, and I'm using a very beautiful yarn that I haven't used before, but part of it is all, I lost the paint, the coloring, so it's Charisma Tweed, and it's by, I believe, the Inspirations, no, Loops and Threads, and it's Charisma Tweed. It's beautiful. I can't even see the color. As soon as I have another one, I can maybe type down the colorway, but I will be showing you what this hat is gonna look like. She calls it the section blocks beanie, and it's very quick to work up. Once I really pay attention to it, I know I'm going to finish it maybe within 2 hours or an hour max. I mean minimum an hour, just because I really wanted to turn out the way she intended the pattern to look. And I started with the ribbing as per the pattern, but I still have to join that part. So anyways, that's what on my hooks. And now for my needles, as for what I'm knitting is this sweater. This is a free pattern by, I'll type the name of the person down below. It's too white, you won't even be able to see it, but I'm working on, it's called the Fall Bluff sweater, and it's a free pattern, and she also has a YouTube tutorial on it. I don't knit much, so like I have mentioned before, my knitting is pretty basic, but I'm using a very nice weight number 6 yarn, which I enjoyed making a vest, and it's so soft. So I hope this one will work up as fast as the scarf work. So I'm still working on the raglan, as you can see, and I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying learning new skills as far as knitting is concerned. In this particular one, I've learned how to do the I believe make one front and make one right and make one right and make one left, and that's for the increasing for the raglan. I can't wait to finish this sweater, and I hope it fits, just because, again, as I mentioned, I don't knit much, so even my sizing might be off, but I'm doing it just for the skills and to have something to do besides crochet. Now for my what is this called? I had this granny squares for a long time that I never touch, but I decided to make a vest out of it, and I'm just going to make 2 panels of this color, and this is beige and this is brown, and I'm going to make 2 panels, and then I'm going to do some sort of a shoulder, and then I'm just going to do like a very minimal binding for sleeves, but I'm not going to make it short sleeves. So it's just a vest, and I'll show you when it's done. The only thing, I'm using a very old yarn for this part, the brown one, and it's, I don't even know the brand of that yarn, but it's just the worst, sorry to say this is the worst acrylic yarn I've ever used. It says value, just that, craft smart. I don't know, maybe this doesn't exist anymore, because I got it from a thrift store. I got it for $5.99, and I thought it's a good deal, but it's so acrylic-y, even it makes noises when I'm using my hook. So I'm really not enjoying this, but I want to see how the vest turns out, and I can hopefully make a green and light green. That's my goal. I want to see how it turns out, and I will still wear it. And my intention was to make it like a chocolate chip cookie or something, or coffee, but this one looks like coffee, so I might get a sticker that says coffee and just stick it there just for fun. So that's what I have on my, that's what I'm crocheting, and that's what I'm knitting, and those are the items that I have finished. And I hope to be back here next week with a few more items. As you can see, we have started preparing for market, so I will probably be doing more of this where I show you my finished small items for the market, and probably tell you how much I usually sell them for, or where I'm finding the patterns. And if I make something free flow, I will try and do a quick tutorial of how I make it, just because some of them are very generic things that anyone with basic skills can make. So there you are. Thank you for staying with me. I hope to see you soon in my next rotation, which is hopefully gonna be in the next 4 days. I know I took longer than 4 days this time, but usually I try to do at least one video while I'm on my days off, just to show you what I'm working on. So I hope you're making something exciting. I hope you made something for Valentine's, and if not, you can make one for next year. I am probably going to make another one for next year, but I also have yarn that I'm hoping to make something for New Year's. I'm already planning for, as long as the universe keeps us, or God keeps us until that time, then we are going to continue having fun crafting and making beautiful things, whether it's to sell or to gift. Just have fun. And for now, I will say happy crocheting, happy making, and just go with the flow. See you soon, and be kind to one another. Bye.